Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, or welcome to Gent Watches. If you're new to the channel, I don't want to exclude you by saying welcome back, so welcome to Gent Watches. Today we are going to be continuing with Paripikome, your boy Kongming, and I am so excited. The crazy thing was the fact that we binged the first 6 episodes, and then now we're gonna have to wait weekly. It was tough waiting a week for this episode. I have been missing it, and especially after they left us on a pretty solid like cliffhanger type thing. It wasn't like a huge, like, it was, I guess it was a cliffhanger. Yeah, no, whatever I'm about to say is dumb. It's a cliffhanger. So I am excited today because, yeah, last episode we found out that Nanami, which is one of the lead singers of the main rival band for this section of the story, she is the person that Eiko met on the street and was singing with, and she seemed like a great person. And I really liked her. I really liked her character. I loved her character design. I loved her voice. I loved her personality. Like, everything about that character I really liked. And she is going to be a rival, potentially, depending on how they go. But the ED implied that she might become part of the group, so I don't know. Let's see how that goes. Quick thing before I get started. A lot of people on these reactions, thank you very much for enjoying the Paripikome reactions. There are a lot of other reactions on my channel. If you enjoy my style of reacting, feel free to go check that stuff out and comment down below if there is like recommendations you have for me for the future, you know, other things that I can react to. Even if it's stuff necessarily that other reaction YouTubers don't generally react to. I think I might be doing some of that sort of stuff, you know, but we'll see. But regardless, make sure to comment that sort of stuff down below. I love to see it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The early days of the channel, it's going to be really helpful. Another quick note before we get started. It's really quick. I promise, don't skip forward. It's simply that I have this notebook. The last few times that I was doing the Paripikome videos, I was writing my notes onto this notepad, and the notepad had to be sitting on my desk, and I was having to lean forward, and it was a disaster, so I barely used it. I do have this notepad. I always had it. I just never used it. But I've got this notepad, so it'll be in my hand. So if I'm ever like looking down like this, that's what I'm doing. I'm just making a note of something to keep it in mind for later. But I shouldn't be doing that too much, so I shouldn't be missing much of the show, hopefully. Anyway, here we go into episode 8. 8? See, I need my notes already for Paripikome. Here we go. Oh, that's right. We got the bags. Someone told me that the first bag had 3 things in it. I thought she opened all 3 bags, and like, even though she was only supposed to open one at a time, but nope. She's smart. She opened one bag and it had everything, so. So my apologies for misunderstanding that. It is a shame that this show has so much recap to it, but oh well. It also has a banger OP. Chicky ban ban, oh chicky chicky chan chan, you still haven't used the 3rd bag? What? Did you use the 2nd bag? Oh no, did she open all 3 bags at once? I don't even know anymore. Nanami! Ooh, bass guitar. Are they gonna mention it? She's hiding her face. Here we go. Yeah, she's hiding it. Does she not like what she does? That would make sense. That's why she's out here performing, because this is like her outlet. Yes? Yes? Please let me hear it. They sang one line. Mm-hmm. Aww. I love this. Aww. This is so awesome. I love that. I loved that performance. The ring fit. That's funny. So funny to me, Kongming playing Ring Fit. Yeah, and what's that? Right. Man, I hate guitar strings breaking. This is so sweet seeing them interact with each other. He's doing the fills. Yes. You made me feel so alive. Oh my gosh. The ad libs, so good. Is he always going to be improvising, or is he going to write a rap? Well, it's missing the music, I'll say that. I think Kabe maybe should have gone double time with his rap. He was a figment of her imagination? Wow, what a twist. Oh, he's got fans. It's usually dull. Yeah, but also it's super cute. Because they clearly love you. Backhanded compliments. You could ask her for advice. Nanami might give you advice. Go to karaoke? Actually, they've been singing all day. They probably wouldn't go to karaoke. Right. She's like doing inside jokes with Nanami. You guys have been singing all day. Oh, the acoustics are good though. You guys should learn another song. What are these sound effects? Oh, ha ha! Entire audience. I guess it might feel that exhausting. She's not passed out, is she? Oh my gosh, wild rapper appears. Paripikome! Right, it's that dude. He's got an odd flow. Not sure I vibe a lot with his flow, but it's unique. Has style to it. Aww. Oh, I know how that is. She dead? Oh, it's nice to see Kabe very happy. Hmm. That's a good point. Maybe that's what you're missing. I was thinking that. I wasn't sure if I was just missing the rhymes, but nope, he wasn't. Aww. How old are they? How old is Eiko and Nanami? They're in their 20s? I don't even like this type of food, and that still looks good. Oh. Man, it's so nice seeing just a blossoming friendship. Think she's already drunk. Just a little. Just tipsy. Yeah, ask her advice. That is something Aiko's kind of missing. What was she gonna tell her? Mm-hmm. She's not gonna have the courage? Oh. I wonder if she was gonna tell her that she's part of Azalea? Is that the name of the... Oh wow. He created a police officer. And people keep telling him how weak he looks. Yeah, you still are. But you're making a difference. Nice, she's getting some real tips. Are they making any money off this? They should be busking. Wait, was that to... Hang on. Alright, hold on. I'm going back. She's looking at the thing, Karasawa. The Azalea truck goes by, and she's gone. So it's to symbolize her being taken away by work, right? She was at something she enjoys, and then work has to drag her away. Hey DJ, shashare, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kibun Jojo no. Oh, they're being friends. Okay, alright. What a good episode. I mean, this is nice. It feels like the nice thing about this episode was that it was like a how do I articulate this one? It felt like it was kind of like an actual continuation of the story rather than, you know what, I know what it was. It was that Kongming was barely in it. That's not what was necessarily good about, like, that didn't make the episode better necessarily, but it did actually feel like quite a nice change of pace, because I kind of forgot that, like, all of the strings were being pulled by Kongming, you know? That's something that this show is doing a lot, is, like, you know, all the strings are constantly being pulled by Kongming. And while that's still probably, like, partially true, he's still pulling a lot of strings, I think. It felt like this one was about Kabe and Aiko's growth, and they, you know, they were doing it themselves. They were actually thinking logically about what they can improve upon and going out and searching for that. And I think that was really nice because they're taking their own initiative, which is good, because earlier on it definitely seemed like that they would have to rely on Kongming for everything, because why wouldn't they? Because he's a master tactician. But with this arc, Kongming has just been like, here's some stuff, go figure it out. And Eiko is going to figure it out, and Kabe has gone to go figure it out. So yeah, I'm happy with this arc. It's nice. It's really nice. I think next episode we're maybe gonna get some. If I had to guess, we're gonna get some more Nanami and her as part of the band, and what exactly her problems are with the band. And then I bet we're gonna get into some real Kongming stuff going on for the last. Well, hang on, what was this? This was episode 8. So next episode, episode 9, and then we'll have, what, 3 episodes left? So we have a decent amount of time left, actually. I kind of thought we were nearing the end, but we're not really. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think next time we'll just be, like, focused a lot on the band and why she doesn't like the band. That's my prediction. So, I will say, the whole Kabe doing ad-libs to Eiko's songs is exactly what I wanted it to be. Just like her doing her singing and then him being like, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, Eiko in the house. Like that sort of stuff. I love that. That's exactly what I was hoping it would be, because that's what rap features like have a lot of the time, right? You have the song and then you get so used to the song and then you hear the rap feature and they come in and even during the chorus when you're not expecting them, they're always just like, yeah, here we are, oh yeah, oh take it home, yeah. And it's great. I mean, it's not an insult. It's not an insult at all. I love it. I I'll listen to a lot of rap features more than I'll listen to the real song sometimes, because that genuinely adds something to it. So I think it was cool to hear that Kabe was able to do that, and also to hear that that's a thing in Japanese rap. I haven't heard enough Japanese rap to know how much transfers over to it, because I know Japanese rap is very difficult because I might get the terms wrong here, but I'm pretty sure the language of Japanese, it ends most of the time with auxiliary verbs. And so essentially what that means in layman's terms is that like the structure of sentences tends to be very similar to one another, because you're going to be ending with you're going to be ending with different types of verbs, and those like verbs tend to be like different. I don't even know how to articulate this, and I'm probably articulating this to people who know Japanese way better than I do, but the point is, the ends of sentences rhyming is a tough thing to do. And because I remember reading about this at some point. I think it was when Hypnosis Mic came out, and I was like, how difficult is it to rap in Japanese? And I looked it up, and apparently it's very difficult, because the language isn't really suited to it super well. And so I think what Japanese rap tends to do is switch the order of things around quite a bit and add in a lot of English words. That really helps, because if you're adding in English words, then you're taking stuff from English rap and you're being able to repurpose it for your own benefits. And I'm sure they do a bunch of other stuff. But I just think it's really interesting to do that sort of stuff. And so because of that, I didn't know if Japanese rap features on stuff would have the ad libs of like the oh yeah, oh Eiko, yeah, like that sort of stuff. So it's cool to see that is actually a part of it. It feels much more familiar to me. I think it's funny that Eiko and Nanami are performing the same song. I understand why from an in-universe point of view and an out-of-universe point of view. In-universe, it makes sense because Nanami and Eiko, they sort of bond over this song, and it's the thing that they do right and do the best, and also the more they do it, the more they improve at it. And out-of-universe, it makes sense because you sort of don't want to keep... First of all, you don't want to keep making new songs, but you want to see them performing together a lot, so you have to sort of have them sing the same song. And also, if you do make new songs, you don't really want to waste them on these scenes, you know? So it makes sense why they're doing it. I just think it's really funny, the idea that they've been performing together like out on the street every night, and either they're going out and doing one 3-minute song and then going home, or they're going out and repeating the same 3-minute song over and over again. There is a third option there, and the third option is that they're actually doing other songs, we're just never seeing them. because they either open or close or both with that song. But either way, it's still funny to me, regardless of if whatever's happening there. It's still funny. I think Kabe is going to get his confidence through. I mean, he keeps saying he said he's not on the level of Sekitoba yet, which is kind of weird to say to someone you've already beaten in a rap battle. Now, I understand that Sekitoba has improved over time and Kabe has had some troubles with his anxiety and all of that. But it's almost like I think this is just his low self-esteem coming up. Maybe he never thought he deserved to beat Sekitoba, but I mean, but we saw him beat Sekitoba. We saw it happen, so we know he is at the level or higher, most likely higher than Sekitoba Kung Fu. So like I mean, his friend was saying, you know, remember when you just enjoyed it? And I think that might be the thing that he was missing, was just the like pure energy and charisma that funnels into your rap and your music when you are having a great time. You know, like I can tell when I'm doing like videos or like, I mean, yeah, doing anything really, when I am having a good time, I tend to be better at it, you know? When there are great episodes of anime for this channel, when there's great episodes of anime, like really, really good ones, I think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think I tend to be funnier. And I think I tend to be more charismatic and have more to talk about. And the points I'm making are more interesting. All these things are firing on all cylinders because my brain is super stimulated and happy. And I think it's probably the same thing. Like, not that Kabe dislikes the rap he's doing now, but if he was like really just like doing away with focusing on technique and focusing on beating the other person necessarily, then what he might find is his brain is able to flow better, and that will make his raps flow better. I didn't mean to use the term flow for the brain bit, but it ended up working out as a nice parallel. Anyway, I wonder if there's anything else I have to say. I am curious about Nanami, everything that she's going through, and why she's being secretive about the band. I have my suspicions, but it's going to be nice to get that confirmed. But it's just nice that she's, you know, being friends with Eiko. That's just really nice to see, you know. It's just really cute. Well, my voice is starting to hurt and I'm starting to get tired. It's 3:30 a.m. so I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to wrap up this video there. So thank you for joining me on in this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Join in on the discussion. I really love reading the comments, so keep them coming. And I will see you next week for more your boy Kongming. Thanks.